Hello and welcome to a new series on the Royal Gamers. Victory at Sea, the Pacific. We're going to start a campaign, the American campaign, on medium. We're not going to skip this. This is a real-time naval strategy game. Let's take it at it. We're going to start a training exercise with a destroyer, apparently. The USS Lynchfield. Look around. Scroll those in, scroll those around. WAS to move. Left shift to make it move faster. Left click on the shift or spacebar to focus on our ship. Okay, cool. Right click on the point at C. And move. Okay. Right click on point at C and select turn. I'll keep going in that direction until otherwise told. Okay. Slider to stop. Interesting. We've told an old Hawk. Okay. It's kind of hard to see there. Select one of the guns. Left click to fire. Get the torpedo tube and also fire. Press the equals key to speed things up. Okay, interesting design. Go up to times 25. Interesting. Sir, we have a report coming in. You're going to want to read this. Yes, I will. Battle of Pearl Harbor. 12/7/1941, 0600 hours. We have had reports of a Japanese assault on Pearl Harbor. The attack commenced at 7:48 a.m. Hawaii time. It is believed that the port was attacked by over 300 Japanese aircraft in two waves consisting of fighters, dive bombers, and torpedo bombers. 8 battleships have been damaged, 4 of which have been sunk. 3 cruisers and 3 destroyers were also damaged. In total, 188 U.S. aircraft were destroyed, 2,403 Americans were killed, and 1,178 others were wounded. Important installations such as power stations, dry docks, the shipyard, fuel, and torpedo storage facilities were not attacked. Enemy losses: 29 aircraft and 5 midget submarines. Yay, we got 500 or 50 war bonds. Okay, we'll take our little destroyer here. We've just been attacked. The Enterprise reports it's in the vicinity. We should help defend it in case there are more hostiles present. Order the Lynchfield to move over to here. Let's go, Lynchy. Well, that's the USS Enterprise with the USS Bulk is in there. Where are we? And there we are. Hey, little guy. I will have to crop this, I think. This game is available on Steam. Link will be in the description. Apparently it wants us to speed things up. So let's go ahead and speed things up, shall we? We are continuing to the Enterprise, sir. squadrons are listed here. This fleet has 2 squadrons. We have the Able Squadron, which consists of the USS Litchfield, and with the Enterprise and the Balk. We're going to go ahead and move the Litchfield on over to there, and then right click on the C. The order will appear for all squadron leaders. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and order them to move to here then, I guess, because I don't really know where I need to go. Ships in the squadron will move in formation. They are currently in circle formation. Clicking on the status bar of a ship selects that ship. Select the Enterprise. Okay. Look at all the planes! We need to scout the area for lingering enemy forces. Okay. Do you want me to scout then, or select the bomber flight? Right click where I want to send the flight. I want to send the flight here, I guess. I'll send some dive bombers out. I guess we're moving them over here. Japanese destroyer sighted, sir. Yeah, I see him. Right click the enemy. Choose attack. It's the IMS Haza. She is dead. Dive bomb. Japanese sub has appeared. The I-20 submersible. When a submerged enemy is detected in this position. Depth charges are the only thing available. Okay. These little bastards. We'll send the Litchfield over there. We'll send the Litchfield and the Balk over there. Our 2 destroyers. Move out with the USS Enterprise. I have these guys return to base on the USS Enterprise. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Just watch. Yep. This is a naval real-time strategy game, obviously. I'll have these guys rejoin the formation. Cool, another 50 war bonds.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Alright, so it looks like we were given command of Task Force 8 Baker Squadron, which looks like the USS Enterprise with screening elements, the USS Northampton, the USS Chester, the USS Salt Lake City as our cruiser escorts, and then the USS Craven, the USS McCall, the USS Gridley, the USS Balch, the USS Murray, and the USS Lynchfield as our destroyer crew. Gonna learn how to take command of the Pacific Fleet. Cool. So, I'm gonna click on Baker Squadron, I guess. Go ahead. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. I have some more bonds. Click M to open the mini-map. Cool. Whoa. Okay. We have a lot. All your fleets are listed here. So we have Task Force 8 in Hawaii, Task Force 3 in the Atoll, and Task Force 12 in the North Pacific. I guess we'll take command of Task Force 12. Go ahead and scout. What the USS Lexington, Chicago. Porter. Enemy force out near Johnston Atoll. Task Force 3 is the closest, so we'll take 3, which consists of the USS Indianapolis, the Hawkins, the Sutherland, and the Long. We're gonna go attack it. It looks like we'll go ahead and speed the game up to 1,000 times. We're gonna go ahead and enter this combat. Cool, we can pick our deployments. That's awesome. Honestly, it's probably the best looking with the Long up front. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll take all of Task Force 3, the whole task force, and I'm gonna go ahead and have them move to here. Yeah, I suppose that makes the most sense. Let's see what we've got for targets. We've got the light cruiser Tanyu with her escorts, the destroyer, the Yazamani, or Yakarzi, my bad, and the destroyer Tenziki. Okay. What we want to do, I think, is A, speed up the game a little bit. Go ahead, move the fleet up. I'm gonna go ahead and slow the game down again, because I do want to watch. Where's the Sutherland? Sutherland cannot. I think we've sunk one of their ships. Looks like we sunk the light cruiser. I think the Indianapolis is. Yeah, the Indianapolis has got range. On. let the Indianapolis... Actually, let's take the Indy. She got forward facers. Go ahead, we'll bring... Oops. Hodgkins forward. Bring the Sutherland forward. We'll bring the Long forward as well. Leaving the Indianapolis to bombard at range. Trying to get three destroyers and a cruiser versus two destroyers. We should win relatively easily. Okay, I guess we'll take. Oops. I guess we'll take my three destroyers left because I have them screening the left side. Move here. I kind of want the Hopkins to move here, and we'll let the Indianapolis take care of his duty. Apparently, the Indianapolis splashed all three. Good for you, buddy. Press escape and click log to read. Okay, so this is the combat. Cool. In the morning on the Tuesday, typo error there, 09 December 1941, Task Force 3 spotted an enemy near Johnson Island heading west. The enemy fleet consisted of two destroyers and one light cruiser. As Task Force 3 came under fire and responded in kind, sinking the Tanaroo. The result of the battle was a decisive victory for our naval forces, resulting in the sinking of all three enemy vessels, and our fleet sustained no damage. In all, Task Force 3 launched 0 torpedoes and fired 96 gun rounds. All, I believe, out of the Indianapolis. Both fleets were evenly matched, so to have such a decisive victory in this engagement is something that could help turn the tide farther in our favor. The captain's and crew professionalism under fire was pivotal to the success of this combat. Since Rear Admiral John Morris Smalley, Task Force 3. Okay. Alright. So our next objective is to learn how to command submarines. Which looks like it's the USS Drum out there in Macon Island. Macon Atoll. Paris goes that the USS Drum can see what facilities the enemy has on the island. Hit G. So now I'm in command of a sub. I thought I saw a destroyer or something out there. But I was wrong. Press escape and look at the log screen. Intelligence. Commander Robert Harry Rice has confirmed that as of the Tuesday, 09 December 1941, Macon Atoll has been fully surveyed. The Navy and landing forces are prepared and on standby, awaiting your order to begin the invasion. The full report on Macon Atoll can be seen below. The port consists of 8 AA batteries, 7 gun emplacements, 6 searchlights, 1 control tower, 1 barracks, 1 warehouse, 1 airfield, and 1 hospital. Making a toll should be considered to be of some strategic importance to our operation in the Pacific. Commander Robert Henry Rice. Okay, we're gonna go back to our bridge. So I think there's Terra Isle. I think we're gonna go sink a convoy. Okay. I'm gonna go to 1,000 times here and we'll sink them. Drum. We'll go ahead and enter combat. It's a submarine battle. We got the USS Drum. He's not gonna do much. Alright. I'm gonna go use the USS Drum here. Deal with some Japanese convoys. There's apparently spacebar will let you just camera in and follow USS Drum. Torps in the water to go after that, after the Fiji Maru. So it looks like an oil tanker. Solid hit. On that torpedo. Another torpedo spread by the USS Drum on the Maru. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Watch these torpedoes strike them. Let's go ahead and get you moving. Good hits, good hits. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Good job, Drum. Another 50 war bonds. Conduct a raid mission. That's our next objective. It's time to strike back against the Japanese. Press M to return to the bridge screen. Wake Island. Task Force 17 consists of the Yorktown, the Louisville, and the Phillips. Okay. Wildcats, Dauntlesses. Got for free. I'll watch these bastards. Their job. Right click Johnson. This bar shows the relative strength of the two sides in the war, which ports are captured, and vessels sunk will shift to balance. Makes sense. New technology such as ships and aircraft can be unlocked after successful actions. Okay. War bonds may be spent to construct ships and improve ports. War bonds are generated over time by your ports. Capturing ports increase war bond gain. Okay. All of this makes sense. Videos are available for more in-depth information. Cool. Allow Task Force 17 to dock. It will replenish its supplies with the port and start repairs on any damaged ships. About 700 war bonds. So we're going to learn how to build new ships. We're going to click our ports. We're going to go to San Diego. We're going to click the shipyard button. Unlock a ship class that appears to the list. Select the ship. See its stats. Could build a Gridley class destroyer. Apparently that's what it wants us to build. But what if I don't want to? What if I want to build a Atlanta class cruiser? What else do we got? We got an oil tanker. Don't really want that. We got the Omaha class light cruisers. We got the Pensacola class cruisers. We got the Northampton class heavies. the Yorktown class carriers, and the Pennsylvania class battles. Okay. I actually, we also have the Gatto class subs, the Elko torpedo boats, and the Clemson class destroyers, and the Cherokee class tugs. Yeah, let's go ahead and build ourselves. All the construction on new ships are queued. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. When ships have been finished, they will be commissioned as a new fleet. These Gidleys are kind of cheap. We'll add improvements to the ship for an additional cost. For an advanced rudder and sub-hunter. Okay. Kuchong has been occupied by the Japanese. Kiev, Rabaul, places I can't say. Singapore, Demir, Leah. Another 50 war bonds, hold strategic ports, and force the Japanese to surrender. Attack the Japanese on Terra. We're gonna go to the lab. Okay. So our victory conditions is to win. We need to go after Terra. We do make decent money here. What's Pearl Harbor doing? Pearl, go ahead and build me 2 Atlanta classes, I guess. And then a Northampton. Um, San, San Diego, I guess. After that, destroyer. Oh, I can't afford a Pennsylvania class. Go ahead and build a Yorktown. Okay. And then, so our objective is just to raid Terra. Do we have anything remotely close? Terra Island? I do not. We do have a British force over there. We have Task Force 6, which right now consists of the Saratoga and the Concorde. So nothing. Task Force 12 in the North Pacific. Not really doing much. Task Force 5. Task Force 2 does consist of the USS Colorado, which I do want to move. I want you. Actually, I want you to meet up at Midway. Actually, come over here and meet up with Task Force 1. Task Force 8. Actually, Task Force 8, you're in a good spot. I want you to come out. Let's move you to... Go ahead and have you merge with Task Force 3. So that will pause.